All right, guys, so this is how we're going to do our value editing on our iPad. If you are not with the computer, when we can't like duplicate the picture, we'll just create each new one and export it together. So here's my picture. I want to do my value editing. So I want to do one that is high contrast, one that's low contrast, one that's high key, and one that's low key. So I'm just going to start with the one that's let's try high contrast. So here we are in our Lightroom, and I'm gonna edit it. I want to go to oopsie. I want to go to profile. We'll go to this profile. We want to browse and go to monochrome. And now you could do all these like presets, but I really want you guys to experiment with some of the light settings. So once it's in monochrome, I want you to go back to profiles and go to the light settings. So exposure is going to bring it bright. Now that looks bad. That's really high exposure, overexposed, too much light. And low key, underexposed, too dark. Neither of those look good. So I really, to make it, and then contrast can go all the way high or all the way low. So let's go first with our high contrast. So I'll bring my exposure down, my contrast up. That looks pretty cute, honestly, but let's just see. So when I bring our shadows down and our highlights up, that's already gonna pull the difference between the darks and lights. And if we bring our whites up and blacks down, again, this seems like a little intense, so maybe we bring our exposure a little bit down, and I'm liking the way that looks. So I'm going to use this as my high contrast. So to do that, I'm going to click here, and we're going to share to. And on our iPad, it's much easier if we just share it to our drive, because then it's easier to put on your website. So I'm here in myself, select folder, my drive, and we'll go down to my photography folder. If you don't have a folder already, you can press the plus and call it photo, create, and I'm going to make a new folder called value. That way I can keep this sort of like arranged so that it's not too confusing when I have a million pictures in there. And create that, and we're going to save it here. Upload. There we go. There's my high contrast. Now I want to make low contrast. So instead of like adjusting what we have here, let's just go all the way back. So I can go to, what do I do here? Sorry, I'm sort of new at the new iPad thing. Well, whatever. I guess we can just go back and change it. So I'm going to bring my contrast down for low contrast. That's still pretty high contrast. So if I bring my highlights down and my shadows up and my blacks up, we're going to be more towards the middle. And this is, oh, yep, already it's getting super low contrast. Yeah, I don't love this, but bring my contrast up a little bit. That's pretty cute. All right, here we go. And now I've, of course, like really, I want you guys to experiment so that you like how it looks, but I'm gonna, again, export, and I'm gonna share to. I'm gonna put it in my drive, and let's see, select folder, my drive, let's go to photo, value, perfect, save here. Upload. So now I have my high contrast and my low contrast. Now, if I want to go low key, I could immediately pull my exposure down. I don't love the way that looks. Maybe I'll bring my, oh, no, we still want high contrast here, or I do. And I'll bring my highlights up. So if I want to go low key, well, yeah, that's getting pretty high key here. So we're going to bring that down and maybe bring the blacks down. No, too dark. I don't know. I guess I have to bring it down a little bit. So I want to still be able to see the interest here. Like I want to see the details, the texture, and I want to be able to see the guy's face. So here I'm going to export again. Share to. Where am I going to share it to? My drive. Gotta find my folder. Photo. Value. Perfecto. Save here. Upload. So now I have my high contrast, my low contrast, my low key, which is mostly dark, and now I want to do my high key. So I know for a fact I want to bring my exposure up. If I pull it all the way up, that's like way too much. And I'm going to pull my contrast up a little bit. My highlights, we do want those high, but I don't really need, yeah, I think I still want my darks pretty dark because it's still, if I squint my eyes, pretty high key here. I might even bring my lights down. So this is high key. It's also still high contrast. There's big jumps in between dark and light, but it's definitely high key. So here we go. Where am I going to share it to? To Drive. I'm going to select my folder. My value folder. And save here. Now I know I'm going through this really fast. I want you guys to experiment in a way that you like. So we could always go back, all the way to the original picture and not have to worry about it. But I will show you how to do that in class. So now to put it on your website, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to my sites, SITES. Oh, it doesn't like me to do it. Yeah. On your, sorry, I forgot. On your iPad, for some reason, Chrome does not agree with sites. So let's see. Where's my, I guess I have to go. I'm trying to find my Safari. There it is. I'm going to go to my sites. I guess I'm going to have to make a new video so you can't see my